Good morning, everyone. Okay, so for my coffee routine, it's actually changed quite a bit recently because I finally ran out of my collagen powder that I was using, so I wanted to change it up and use something different. I've been recently adding the NeoCell collagen protein peptides into my morning coffee. Not sponsored, no. They wouldn't sponsor me. Reason being I switched to this one is because it actually has hyaluronic acid in it, and I feel like I'm always in a constant state of being somewhat dehydrated, even though I feel like I drink so much water every day. So I take half a scoop, even though it calls for a whole scoop, just because a whole scoop feels like a lot. A whole scoop in coffee is a lot. I always sweeten my coffee with maple syrup because I personally prefer the flavor of it, and it's not like crazy sweet. Like when I use sugar, it just, the kind of sweetness it is just feels like a lot. And then I hate honey in coffee. I've tried that before in the past, never again. Nasty. Maple syrup just works right for me, and what's good about it too is it's kind of like one of those healthier alternatives. I don't know, a lot of people like using agave. I don't really. I'm like the Canadian version of agave, honestly. The same as before, I used coconut oil. I also ran out of my coconut oil, so I bought a new one, and I used maybe like a whole teaspoon's worth into my coffee as well. I just feel like this helps me with my hair and nails and skin. I don't know if it actually works. I feel like it's made a difference. And then the remainder of space I just fill with this pea milk made from peas. I've learned to prefer it over oat milk and almond milk and soy milk. What I really want to do is, like, back when I lived in Japan, I feel like I was the most diety wise when I was there, and I was able to not even use sugar in my coffee, and I just used Japanese soy milk, and it was perfect. But then I also feel like Japanese soy milk has a lot of sugar in it, so it kind of made up for not putting sugar in my coffee. Anyways, that is my new morning coffee routine. Tell me in the comment section down below, do you prefer hot coffee over iced coffee or vice versa? For me, I don't do cold drinks, so it's always hot, warm drinks for me. Like, we breathe in that every day here. This is how dirty the air is in downtown Toronto. I just wiped one of my patio chairs so I could sit on it, and I pretty much have to do this like once a week because my clothes obviously would get ruined. So much construction in this city, downtown. Crazy, right? Isn't that insane? I don't know if you guys remember, but there was that one day or a few days where the air pollution was like the same terribleness of China and South Korea in downtown Toronto, like very hazardous. And it honestly doesn't surprise me when you like wipe patio chairs after like a week and it's like that dirty just from the air. It's insane. But it just goes to show that like a lot of the air pollution is like contributed to like construction as well. And like if you think about it, all of that construction like needs machinery and equipment that runs on fuel, right? So it's just so like the air is really bad here. Just surprising, because if you go like outside of the city, the air is always like perfect in the green, like super safe. It's really just like downtown Toronto that it's bad. I just showered because my hair had like so much sweat in it because I did a workout last night. And you know when you like work out and you get like crusty in your hair if you don't shower? Yeah, anyway, I could barely comb my hair. I'm doing my skincare routine. I figured I'd take you guys along while I do that because it is who I am. After showering, I just used a cotton pad and exfoliated my face with that. I have really dry skin, so I have to exfoliate pretty much every single day with some sort of gentle form of physical exfoliation, or else I get a lot of dead skin buildup. For that, I used my Claire's toner, but I can't, like, where did it go? Where did I put it? Like, I just used it, and I just put like a few splashes on the cotton pad and really like manually rubbed. I also popped a big pimple that I had there because I'm on this current skin purging journey because I have like a lot of clogged pores. I'm trying to like get control of that situation, and with that comes a lot of purging. I would show you my counter, but it's like chaos. And I've recently been obsessed with my Claire's Fundamental Watery Oily Drop. If you guys want me to get the Fundamental line on Glow Atelier, let me know. I actually do love this line, but with our first product order, we had to keep it kind of small just because we didn't know what the response would be, and we didn't want to like buy a ton of product just to find out like nobody wants anything. The response has been amazing. We are getting so many orders all the time. It's so exciting. We're opening up to getting more product, more brands. So if you have any recommendations on the kind of brands and products you want to see on our store, let me know in the comment section down below. I love the Claire's Fundamental Watery Drop oil because it's like not really an oil oil in my opinion. It's more of like a super hydrating layer that isn't greasy, and I love it. Every single day I've been using vitamin C, but because I have a freshly popped pimple right there, I'm gonna skip the vitamin C. Actually no, maybe I'll just spot treatment today. Claire's freshly juiced vitamin drop serum. It's my favorite vitamin C ever now because it's not super hardcore and it's good for like daily. So I'm gonna put that on that fresh little acne scar that I have there. Like it's not really even a scar, it's just like a hyperpigmentation spot. So because I can't put this all over my face, or I can just like really avoid that fresh opened area, I'm just gonna apply it on the areas where I do have pigmentation issues from anywhere where I did recent extractions. And vitamin C is really great for that, because you know, like after you pop a pimple you get that dark spot. Vitamin C helps like fade that. I want to wear this dress today, but it's like super hot and humid outside, and I'm not too sure if I'll actually get too hot in it, because we're gonna go on a cute little lunch picnic as something to do. All right, I think my vitamin C absorbed a decent amount, so I'm gonna go in with a hydrating layer. This is my free vitalizing soothing gel with aloe, like an aloe based gel with a little bit of additional calming and soothing ingredients in there, and it's just like the perfect hydration layer. I put it all over my face, even my eyes, and then my skin is really dry all the time, so I'm gonna be using my Claire's Rich and Moist Soothing Cream. This is the only cream at this moment that has, out of like my whole collection, that's actually been repairing my damaged skin barrier, because I started incorporating retinol into my routine at last. I've been meaning to do this for like 2 years and I just keep putting it off. My skin of course gets really dry from that, even though I'm using like a 0.3%, so this helps manage the situation. And I'm feeling really swollen in my face today, so if you guys know me, you know I love facial massage techniques. I'm going to be using our new Glow Atelier facial roller because it's like the best facial roller I've ever used. Like it does such a good job, which is why I decided to sell it. Tested a bunch and this one was the one that did it for me. It gives like kind of the same results as gua sha, but a little bit better in my opinion, without like the negative side effects or the negative cons of gua sha, which is usually acne breakouts if you have a clogged pore issue, because gua sha, it's like hard to control the pressure, but with the roller it rolls, right? So if you're applying too much pressure, it will automatically start rolling away. So it's my preference, to be honest. But gua sha is good for like hitting pressure points, so I prefer using the gua sha like around my eye area because this obviously can't get there. But for the jaw and like overall cheek and neck area, this is like the best. And it just kind of helps to de-swell the face, tighten the skin, lift the skin, and it's just like the best if you wake up with a swollen face in the morning like me. Oh my god. So if you guys are curious about this, you can get it on my store, glowatelier.com. Okay, so I just finished doing my facial roller. I feel a lot less bloated looking in the face, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my acne pimple treatment. This is like my biggest acne secret ever. I feel like it's the #1 way that I combat acne when I have active breakouts or inflammation in a pore in the skin. It is using Voltaren MU gel. This is not at all a skincare product. It is an anti-inflammatory gel for joint and muscle pain. Literally, I've been using this for 8 years, and it's how I instantly get rid of acne without melting my skin. I take like a little spot treatment. Like I've used countless spot treatments, you guys, and like I don't even think I'll ever sell spot treatments on my store because like I know like they just don't work. But this is literally the only thing that's ever worked for me, other than like benzoyl peroxide. But like benzoyl peroxide always burnt my skin because I have sensitive skin, so like I would literally go my whole like facial area where like the spot treatment was applied of benzoyl peroxide in my past would be burnt skin, like red, irritated, peeling off. But this, it just like the whole thing that an acne pimple is an inflamed, infected pore. That's why it's swollen, that's why it's big, that's why it's red, that's why it hurts. It's inflammation. So if you remove the inflammation from the acne pimple, the white blood cells are able to go to the area and fight the infection. Especially if you just finished popping the pimple, then the product's really able to get into that open wound, and it just like gone in a day, literally in a day. My biggest secret. I don't know if you can get it in outside of North America, Voltaren, but the active ingredient, like if you guys have a similar product in your country, is diclofenac diethylamine at 2% in this one, but the original is this one, and I've used this for 8 years. This is the 1% version of it. Like godsend, like revolutionized. If you get acne pimples, like change, like your life is going to be changed, I swear. So I'm going to head out to wherever we go I'm thinking we're gonna go to the music part because that's an area I like. I like the Ontario Place area a lot, but it's so hot today I don't want to make HoneyBii suffer too much and kill him. I do want to go to the dollar store first and try to find a cute picnic mat because we have one and it's like super ugly and small and you can't even like lay down on it as two people. So I want to get something bigger that's a little bit cuter if they have any, but we'll bring the other one just in case like the dollar store is sold out. So my hair color is a bit of a tragedy. I really need to like pull all of the color out of my hair and just, sorry if you hear my cat skittering, he's psychotic, but I really need to like just pull all the existing color out of my hair as much as I can and just do like a fresh like full-on color because like my hair over-absorbed dye here and went like a really dark brown even though I only ever use like dark blonde shades on me, and then like this midsection just is committed to being orange brown, and then the top, every time I tone it, it lightens even though like I'm using non-lifting products, so it makes no sense, but like it's always lighter, and I'm like, I literally have 3-tone hair right now, but I don't want to like, I know I can fix it by bleaching it, but at what cost, right? Anyway, that's like my current frustration is how my hair looks like multicolored. But anyway, I want to feel special, so I'm going to use the Lil Moon Daily Contact Lenses in the shade Cream Beige. Japanese daily contact lenses, the prescription is no longer my prescription. It's like really low. My eyes are now neg 1.75 and I have here neg 1.25 and neg 1. So got these a while ago, but I need to use them. So I don't even remember like which eye would have been the bad eye, but I guess it doesn't matter. Even though it's not the right prescription anymore, it still helps nonetheless. I love these tools that I got. They're so helpful. Sometimes it's just nice to actually physically be able to see like where you're hanging out. I actually did a massive contact lens haul for yearly contacts. I haven't worn yearly ones in forever because they always feel like I have such dry eyes. Like the older I've gotten, the more dry my eyes get, and I've like developed a dry eye condition. So I'm just wiping off a Voltaren because it does crumple under makeup. You can see like it's still a bit like eek, gross, that pimple spot. For today's SPF, I'm going to be using the Pacific Fresh Herb Origin Sunblock with Calendula SPF 50. I've actually really been loving this one and I'm strongly considering trying to get it to sell on Glow Atelier. We're going to do the 3 line, oops, I think that's plenty. I think that's way too much actually. 3 lines, and then serum foundation in the shade 2YG. This is just the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I love it. And then all over my face. For my body and chest, I always use an actual body SPF for that, so I don't waste my expensive facial ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my makeup and then I will tune back in. For my body SPF, we've been using the Umbrella Sport 45, like a good amount because I don't want to get burned and I don't want ridiculous tan lines. Not sure if I should wear these ridiculous sunglasses because they only look good if they're on your nose. Like when they're up to actually do something, it just looks so ridiculous. I'm like, okay, it's fun. I think I'm just gonna wear the big ones because they have more protective abilities. But we are going to a Winners first to try to find a thing. Oh, the dollar store's in here anyway, so it's all in the same place. Oh, this grocery store's nice. Market 63. So the Winners is closed, which is a bit surprising because every Winners I've seen elsewhere has been open. But the Google Maps said the dollar store is open, so let's see. Dollarama.
305, so we gotta go up a floor.
Yeah.
But the escalators to go up were closed.
There's elevators we just passed. So let's do that. There it is. It seems like they don't have any, which is kind of surprising given the fact that they have like all this other outdoor stuff. Look how nice this food court is, you guys. I've never been to this part of this building. I don't even know, is it the One York building? I have no idea. Like, obviously everything is closed, but it's really nice nonetheless. Anyway, we're trying to find a bathroom because I have the world's smallest bladder. And I know by the time we get to our destination, I'm gonna have to go, and there's no like public bathrooms that aren't destroyed. There you go, he found one, yay! Lucky! Anyway, we ended up going with just getting a tablecloth because the dollar store actually didn't have any, what's it called? I don't even know, like picnic blanket things. They just have like ugly beach towels that are tiny. So I figured we'd just get a tablecloth for now because at least it's a little bit bigger than what we have. And then I can order like an actual really nice picnic blanket for the next time. So HoneyBii wants to show us this. I don't know what it is.
It's gonna give us a story.
What? What? What do you mean this? Oh my gosh.
It was 1983 and I was 6 years old, riding between.
I guess maybe they put this here for like office workers at lunchtime if they get bored and don't like want to be on their phone, they can read something, but that's pretty cool. You paper cut my neck.
Oh my god.
Look at all these boats. Where? Oh.
Just making a mess.
They've just pooped themselves so much over there. The only time I really do like Toronto is in the summertime on a nice day. But yeah, we had to find a spot that was a bit in the shade for HoneyBii because he's sensitive. So we found a nice spot in the music garden with our tablecloth, which is a little bit longer than our original one, but that's okay. We're just going to have a little wine, enjoy a beautiful Saturday in the city, and relax. I think I really like this area because like it's kind of like a tiny pocket of like a really garden, like nature themed, like landscape heavy park, which I feel like you don't really get a lot in Toronto, at least in the downtown core area. Usually it's just like park, but there's no like landscaping, there's no like gardens, and I think that's what's really nice about the music garden area. So for the past like few months, I think ever since spring, we've been coming here quite a bit if we want to go on like a long walk. We've never actually just like hung out in this area, but we like usually do like a long walk through it and then like move on to like further areas and then back home. But it's a nice area, so if you are in the Toronto area, come check out the music garden as like a nice little escape for like nature, but like landscaping and gardens and flowers. It's really sweet. So I was literally just saying earlier how like I have dry eye syndrome now that I'm getting older, and when I wear contact, my eyes get so dry that like I never wear my contacts anymore because it's like an issue. I just found my Lassie contact lens moisturizing eye drops that are a Japanese brand that is my absolute favorite. I always try to have one of these in my bags. I'm almost out, you can see I'm low, but it's pretty easy to get on Amazon and at Japanese and Korean beauty stores in Toronto, so I'm gonna use these now. So much better. I think the interesting thing like with Japanese contact lens solution for eye drops, or eye drops in general, they all have a cooling effect, and some you can actually buy with like a strong cooling effect, and it's almost like putting mint in your eyes, but it feels like really soothing. I don't know. And then Rachel messaged me, and here she is.
I just had to get outside. It's so nice today. It's cloudy, but don't be deceived. It is so hot.
It is so hot today. It's muggy, it's humid, but like this is my favorite kind of weather.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like it's not so, because if the sun were out, oh my gosh, it would be almost unbearable.
Well, the sun was out earlier and it was like really hot on my balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice that it's overcast.
Yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be a nice day just to chill in the park, and it's so pretty down here.
I know.
It's the best place to come.
It's like one of my favorite tiny parks for like just experiencing like landscaping, because I feel like I was telling the vlog this before that like parks in Toronto don't like necessarily have like a theme, or really it's just like trees and like grass, and that's kind of it.
Maybe a couple of park benches.
Yeah. But then this one has like a garden, it has a theme, it has so much going on to it that it's just kind of nice to be surrounded with that vibe.
Like I bought a yoga mat the other day, so I bought a yoga mat, but I got it to be picked up in store so I could get it same day, and I went up to Lawrence, like the train station.
Oh, wow.
Stop Lawrence.
That's kind of far.
It was kind of far, but there was a park next to it and I had no idea what to expect, and when I went in, it was so beautifully landscaped. There was these little trails everywhere, there was gardens.
Oh, is that where you were yesterday? Lawrence?
Yeah.
Did you see her story? Yeah.
Yeah, that little
And he was
park.
like, where's Rachel?
Yeah, it was just the train station, Lawrence, whatever that is, like 10 stops off or something maybe.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't take the subway here often because, like, there's no purpose for me to go northbound of the city ever.
Yeah. I just was like, I'm gonna go pick up my yoga mat, and then I was like, let's go see what this park is, and it was stunning.
Ooh. We just ended up on this boat that's like my favorite boat for the past 3 years that I've lived here. But I've never actually like been on it. I don't know what it's called, but it's so pretty.
It's adorable.
It's so You were just on a giant like pirate ship.
I know,
essentially.
it's so
It's so cool.
I feel like I'm living out my Pirates of the Caribbean dream.
Actually though.
I know, I just kind of want to like climb up the rope and just like,
It's really cool.
I don't know what the language is. What's the words that they use? Like,
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I
I don't know pirate language.
But it's so cool.
I need more white.
Look on Yes Style. They have a lot of great options.
I don't know, I've just had this weird thing this year, and I don't know if it's because I moved here, but I'm just like, I don't really want to wear black.
No, I don't like black. I never wear black. So we just got a photo on this shack. Super cool. So we ended up at the Slip. I haven't been here since pre-pandemic. It's essentially a giant outdoor patio that's really, really cute. And it's right along the waterfront. So you get to view like ships and stuff, and it's really nice. I'm excited to be here again. But we're just gonna enjoy ourselves, have a couple of drinks, have some like bar food, and just like try to enjoy the city a little bit. Fries Supreme reminds me of high school. I used to get Fries Supreme all the time. So bad for you. This is huge.
I feel like I should have got that. It's like, this doesn't look very cheesy.
Really?
Just fries with pulled pork on top
I think so. We can share. You want to share? Just put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I wanted the pulled pork as well, but I just know Fries Supreme is like legit. So I'm on my balcony right now. It was great to do a day in the life vlog with you guys. I don't normally do that kind of vlog usually. For the past like year, no, oh my god, 3 years I've been doing week in the life or almost month in the life vlogs, and I used to do daily vlogs, but anyway, it was really interesting to change the format of my style. I'm excited about it. It's fun. I feel like it's going to be something different, which I'm excited about. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me for today. Remember to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos of my life as I live in Toronto, Canada, and hopefully traveling soon now that we are fully vaccinated. I'm so excited to be fully vaccinated. And if you guys want to, please check out my friend Rachel. She is a Melbourne, Australian vlogger living in Toronto, Canada now, which is super, super interesting. I originally met her about 4 years ago when I lived in Melbourne, Australia. So it's so fun to have a friend who's also a YouTuber and a vlogger here in Canada. Like, I literally have no YouTuber friends here. It's insane. I've tried so hard to make friends with people here who do YouTube, and I just get ghosted all the time. So it's gonna be so nice to have someone here who is a friend who also does YouTube. So do check her out. I'll have her linked in the description box down below. And of course, subscribe to my channel with the notifications turned on, or else there is only like a 3% chance that YouTube will suggest my videos to you, because that's the actual analytics stat. So make sure you hit that notification bell, or you'll only have a 3% chance of seeing my videos next week. So do that. Follow me on Instagram, because you're guaranteed to most likely stay up to date with my content if you're following me on Instagram. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye!